So I've been learning Vulkan for about 2 months now, and all I know is which version of the API or SDK or I don't even know what to call it. They just made a semi-driver. That's what I call Vulkan. Really, it's like OpenGL is like an easy. OpenGL is actually not easy, but Vulkan makes OpenGL easy. And then also learned you need to call a bunch of functions like create device or get the device, create instance, create some sort of thing called a swamp buffer, command queue, or something like that, and some other kind of thing. Oh yeah, swap chain thing. Well, I don't know. It has something to do with resizing the window, which works differently on different API calls. So I know this because in WinMG and glute-free, which is kind of more of a classical approach, and glute-free before GLFW was glute-free. And the reason that's important is because glute-free, I think, will work better on Ubuntu Linux and some of the Linuxes in GLFW, because GLFW is like a really cheap version of glute-free. But it has a little bit more updates, which is stupid, because if you know both, and then if you know SDL, or about SDL, you're like, oh, well, why don't I just use SDL? Because it also suffers from some of these generalization problems, which this is why I don't like SDL. But SDL is great for browsing other people's codes. But the versioning and subversioning is okay. And the next thing about Vulkan is, I know, is shaders. Oh, there we go. I love shaders, and I want to do instancing. And like, I've already compiled some sparse shaders, and I compiled GSLangC, which was actually very easy compared to compiling something like Perllib or some of these other gnarly libraries. And I was surprised that I thought the shader library was going to be a lot harder to compile. And then, so it's really fun with shaders, because it's like, if you're good at shaders in OpenGL, you'll come to Vulkan and you'll be like, oh, this is lovely, like we get more performance, yay. And you just shove everything into the shader, like the pixel packer I found on GitHub somewhere. And but there's still other parts that I'm just kind of still like, why do we do all these like little things? And it's kind of like, it's getting to that point where I'm going to have to like micro study like the documentation soon. So I'm guessing it takes about 3 months to actually kind of get your head like just to the shader part.